I thought I'd give you a quick little tour of the autumn garden. So these are the fish in this fish pond. You may remember us making this one, and the water lily there produced one water lily, beautiful shell pink colour. Apart from that, the grass is growing, probably needs one more cut before winter, but as I've explained to you in the past, I like things to be slightly less over-cut than you get often in British gardens. So something I learnt in a monastery in Romania by looking at that and the way they did that is so much more relaxed. These daisies here have been absolutely fantastic. They have flowered continually for months and months. Here we have this lovely purple salvia here, and of course the cosmos daisies, which there are plenty. I'm going to show you the seed heads of these. They're beautiful. It's called Lucifer, Ombrecia Lucifer. Here's the quince again, so it's doing really well. And the medal over here, we've got this beautiful Japanese Acer, the grapes on the back over there, and then going round, bamboos and things. You can see fair amount of colour still. One or two absolutely popping things at the moment. Just look at this. This is, if that doesn't bring joy to your life, then very few things will. The Tradescantia over here, so the wonderful purpley blue flower. The black-eyed Susans over here, still doing well. Of course, the ubiquitous Michaelmas daisies. This light purpley pink, this dark purpley pink. Another hot lips, now looking really like hot lips, and just like jewels. Isn't that gorgeous? One jolly growing away there nicely. These pots, the thing as a whole. And coming around here, we still have the area that needs considerable attention. The wildlife area and the wildlife pond. Some of the things have been put away for the winter, gave it a good old cut, but there are lots now of new bulbs and things growing up. You can see actually where they are, because where I planted the bulbs it's kind of slightly darker. We've got several lots of those, and lots of spring flowers will grow in this area over here as well. The hump is doing really nicely now. I'm really happy with that. Let's have a little look in the pond. You can see there's heaps of stuff there. I've got to get in and clear out some of the algae, but the algae is a good sign, and all the other critters will be feeding on that come the spring. One jolly, then pears hanging off there like Christmas decorations. They're cooking pears. They're not very nice, to tell you the truth. Then down here there's a walnut and a jolly, and beech over here. Where is it there? There's another ruin just here. There are various other things growing up here. And I planted in this area about 100 acorns, so they're going to be growing up like mad before long. The wood pile is still doing really well. I'm really happy with it. Most people think it's my bonfire, but it isn't. It's a wood pile. There's a buddleia down here, which is yet to do anything. But then round here, let me show you this beautiful Michaelmas daisy. Isn't that lovely? This has been flowering on and off all the way through the summer as well. We've got lots and lots of things growing up here. These are all forget-me-nots. I must spread them around a bit. Another jolly, you're not meant to be walking on there. This finally has started flowering. It's gorgeous. You can see I've got absolutely no taste at all. Just random plants put everywhere because I'm not all that good with colour. So traditionally what I've done, what I mean by traditionally, is in the past I have limited myself to a very limited colour palette. But I've decided that just means I don't see anything really. So I much prefer things to be lots of colours all thrown in together. I just want to show you one or two things over here, completely random, indeed due to be dug up. The bees, of course, they're still working more or less. They tend not to come beyond this place as I gave them the blessing not to. And then, look at that, isn't that gorgeous? It's not even meant to be there. Damsons, inshallah, there'll be some damsons next year. We've had so many blackberries off this blackberry bush, it's absurd. Been guzzling them like mad. And then this is a plum, again next year maybe. These things look like sunflowers, you're not far wrong. They are in fact Jerusalem artichokes. Look at that. Dun dun dun. They're wonderful. I love that. I grow that for the flower alone, I think, this time of the year. The globe artichokes, they're all of them alive. They're just about, not doing terribly well. Round here, I've had quite a lot of fruit from here, even the last day or two, because of the odd weather. The spring producing raspberries and producing raspberries even as you speak, and you can see there are some there, which I will eat as soon as I come off this. Some more on the other ones there. They're not meant to be autumn raspberries. The hawthorn beginning to change colour beautifully. Round again this way. This apple is more or less hanging on, not very happy. Compost heaps. Gooseberries, we had plenty of gooseberries this year. Hopefully we'll have lots more this coming year. A rhubarb. I've not taken any this year, because I only planted this time last year. I'm going to buy some more rhubarb and put more rhubarb in because I love rhubarb. This is going to be my little miniature forest. Then there'll be a hedge running up from along where those hollies are. Then take a step in about a metre, then carry on until about here. And then more or less the same sort of idea. There will be a hedge running along there, and then the rest of the hedge will actually join onto the mini forest here. So just come out there a bit, give an idea of something beyond something. Maybe in the long term I'll put a baffle hedge in here. So there'll be a hedge coming up to about there, hedge going on from about here, and then a baffle hedge running along there, which will give people the idea that something is taking place over here. So with their curiosity, they'll come and have a look. Okay, anyway, there we go. There's the autumn garden. Fish busy, all feeding away over there. It's so warm enough that you can come and sit out here and enjoy it. Well, there's fish. I must say I'm very grateful to young Harry Ackroyd, isn't that a wonderful northern name, for dipping into his mother's pond and fishing out the fish. Lots of them, and next year there'll be even more. I have to say, I'm delighted by the ponds, really pleased. In fact, I'm thrilled to bits the whole thing. One or two more things to show you, and then you'll be sick of this. Look at the way all of this wonderful ivy is flowering. Now, if that's not enough to make you want to scream with delight, nothing will. Okay, God bless you and keep you. Hopefully we'll have 10 at 10 in the morning. Bye bye.